David Corson, Monday, August 25th, 2025. Well, about 4:45 down here at the Hilton, right next to the Orange County Convention Center in Orlando. Kind of cloudy. It's been raining the last 3 days. That's what my Uber drivers told me. In any event, got a reception here in about 45 minutes. It goes 5:30 to 7:30. They got the ICSC Orlando. This is the third largest ICSC event that they have in the country. I think it's Vegas, New York, and this one. This one gets about 2,500 people. It's packed. Anyway, everybody's got the receptions going on at 5:30, and came down here to meet my compadre. I think he's still in a seminar. So, and anyway, I figured I'd get my word of the day out of the way, and I'm just sitting out here by the fire pit. Out here, it's kind of cloudy. Not too many people at the pool, but that's okay. Hey, hope everybody had a great Monday. Got up early, got some things done, got in the shower, shaved my hair, finally, get rid of all that summer stuff off me. And my wife wanted to cut it. I was like, nope, I'm just gonna buzz it. She was like, come on, let me cut. I'm like, nope, you can trim me and make sure I got it all. But anyway, my son left for Palm Beach. He went down and drove down to the airport with me. I think he caught like a 4:30. Hopefully he made that flight. If not, he had to sit there till 7 and catch the other one. And then he's down there. He's coming back up. He's getting his truck worked on, pick it up at the end of the week, and then drive back down to Palm Beach. So, but anyway, today's Monday. It's a wind-up day. Got to make the best of it. And then it's a short week because of Labor Day weekend. So you got Tuesday and Wednesday. Maybe half the day, Thursday, Friday's going to be dead. Everybody's taking off. It's a 4-day weekend. It's been a long year. And anyway, got to get it done. So whatever you're going to get done, you got the next couple of days to get it done. And we're in production, trying to get our issue out by the end of next week. And, rock and roll into, the last quarter of the year. You only got one more month left in Q3, at the end of this weekend. So time flies when you're having fun. But yeah, it's blowing out here, so sorry if it's a little windy. But anyway, hey, here's my word of the day for Monday, April 25th at about 4:45. And that word is assemble. Yeah, assemble. Oh, I like that word. It's a nice word to build upon. You got a foundation, assemble, you work on it, you build more stuff. It's just a really good word to have in your verbiage. Business, personal, athletics, life, sleep, whatever you're doing in a 24-hour period, if you're assembling things, hey man, you're getting things done, you're taking action, you're moving forward, you're learning, and you're gonna make some mistakes. That's okay. That's why you give it your all, and you figure out better ways to do things as you go along. But assemble, man. Hey, that's an awesome word. Athletics. You assemble a team. You assemble a lineman. You assemble a defense. You assemble, a plan of execution. Your game plan. You assemble, treating all the bumps and bruises. You assemble a protein diet for your team so they can get hydrated before the games. All of these things. You think that it's only a couple people that do athletics? No. There's all sorts of different people that have to be assembled to put a winning program or a sports team together, so they can get the W's on the board. And that takes everybody to be on the same page, have the same vision, have the same, attitude, all of those things. And if you can get everybody to buy into the system and the plan, and bring their A games, and just do what you practice. Remember, game day, you will play as you practice. So if you get it done during the week, when game day comes, as long as you're feeling good, and you got a positive attitude, and you got some good rest the night before, you got hydrated and all that stuff during the week, hey, you probably have that much better of a chance to getting the W or the L on the scoreboard. Remember, you either win or you lose. You either win or you learn. You never lose. So, assemble. It's an awesome word to have, in your repertoire. If you're an athlete, a coach, a trainer, a director of sports, whatever. Assemble, man. You gotta have it if you're an athlete. Business, same thing. Business and sports, man, they're tied to the hip. It's all competition. It's waking up every day. Every day is going to be different. You got to get it together, and you got to assemble yourself, man. You got to assemble what you're going to get done. You got to assemble yourself just for success. You got to assemble your mindset. There's so much building every day in business. And it doesn't matter if you're the account executive, little person on the totem pole, or freaking the CEO. Bottom line is, every day you have to assemble for excellence and reaching the precipice of perfection. All right? And the way that you do that is by giving it your all. Getting up early, the 5, 6 a.m. club, making sure that you have obtainable goals, make sure that you're positive, and that your whole company is on the same wavelength as you. They know what you want to get done, in the short run and in the long run. And if you can assemble the right sales team, the right HR department, the right marketing team, hire the right web developers, that's what you do in business. You assemble stuff, you put it together so you can actually go out and sell it, build it, market it, lease it. I'm in construction, so we build every day. I assemble a magazine, I build a magazine every day. So in any event, in business, assemble, very, very important, to succeed. You got to have assemble in your repertoire and your verbiage. Relationships, assemble. Hey, you got to assemble all sorts of stuff, in a relationship. You got to ask people out. You got to get that feeling that, hey man, I got to go meet that person. You see someone going through the room, or there's thousands of ways that you have to deal with the relationships. But remember, it's your responsibility to make positive and negatives, and it's your responsibility to start the day off with a positive action, like making your bed, and a positive, go to bed positive. And during the day, you just kind of weave down that narrow, white line in the middle of the road, and just making sure that you keep going straight, and hopefully as fast as possible. Sometimes you got to go a little slower. Depends on what you're trying to assemble. But the bottom line is, man, assembling in relationships, man, it is so important. And if you're negotiable, if you can communicate with the least amount of words to get your point across, so a third grader understands it, hey man, you're assembling the right way. But if you're flexible, you're negotiable, you listen, you keep things simple, you don't make mountains out of molehills or any of that stuff. Oh my God, it's just the best way to go at being someone. It's not just personal; it's people that you communicate with every day. Whether like today, we talked to the guy that picked me up with the shuttle bus driver at the airport where I park. I was talking to this guy as I was waiting to get on the plane. I talked to the guy next to me that was sitting next to me to fly down to Orlando. I just talked to my Uber driver. And found out, a bunch of stuff about him. It's just, you assemble your stuff, but the people that you talk to just for 30, 40 seconds or, a 10-minute Uber drive, you never know what you get at. You should always get something from people. And you can take what they give to you and you can use it later to assemble something else. That's why assemble's so important in relationships. And listen, you got to be an assembler with your body. You got to train your body to sleep every night to get 6 to 8 hours of sleep. This year in 2025 was my year to learn how to sleep. And I am out cold for 6 to 6.5 hours, but I wake up early still, 5, 6 a.m. club, and I'm not groggy. I get up and I get more done than most people get done in a day in the first 3 hours. That's really when I'm doing all my little, digital stuff, my editing, when it's quiet and I can crank some tunes, and, but assembling for, your body for sleep, man, you gotta teach it, man. When you're unplugging and you're a floss like me, I'm flossing, I'm brushing my teeth, my body knows that, hey man, he's getting ready. He's getting ready, man. He's gonna jump in bed, man, and then he's gonna roll over, man. We're going to sleep. And if you give your body 6 to 8 hours like it needs, it'll perform for you for the rest of your life as long as you're breathing. All right? And it'll be a thoroughbred. And listen, your body works its tail off for you. You've got to give it that rest. And if you do it, man, it'll last, like I said, for as long as you're breathing. Just call, daily maintenance, man. It needs that rest, along with, feeding it the right food, protein, making sure that you ice your bumps and bruises, and all that stuff. You're an assembler. You want to make sure your body is awesome to go and kick tail every day. And if there's something I didn't mention in a 24-hour day that you're working on other than assemble, hey, work on that too. But that's my word for August 25th, 2025. Listen, from the heart, take it to the bank, put up your knowledge vault, use it for whenever you need it. if you work on being an assembler or assemble, every day, every week, every month, for the remainder of the year, all the way to December 31st, you'll have about 125 days of data on yourself, give or take a couple days, and you'll be able to look back and you'll remember every day. Download the Diary app right here to the phone that's connected to your hand. You know it is. Download it so you can write a paragraph on every day how you worked on assemble. If you don't like that word, pick another one. I've given you plenty so far this year. But the bottom line is, if you work on assemble every week, every day, every week, every month, all the way, you will have about 125 days, give or take, of data, and you can look back where you were awesome assembler, you needed to be a better assembler, you were right on target. But I'm telling you, you'll look back, you'll have those days, and you'll remember every one, and then you'll get addicted. You'll do it for the rest of your life. I'm telling you, I can go back videos from 2 years ago and look back and go, wow, that's what I was thinking, man. I wish I would have thought a little different, or maybe I should have, or maybe, hey, man, I did the best I could do. But I'm telling you, man, look, I always tell you, don't look back at the scoreboard, because you can change it, but there's nothing looking back at the game film in your life. And that's why these videos are great, because I can always look back and of all the stuff that I've done, and each day I'm giving you another word that, I'm giving you words that are beneficial. And if it's not benefiting you, I'm not going to give it to you, because I'm in the last part of my life, so I want to make the best use of my time, day in and day out. Does it benefit me? I'm not going to do it. But assemble is very, very important. It's strategic. It's going to help you build, cross the finish line, get better, improve, all that thing. Assemble, man. Take that one to the bank. So listen, I will see you tomorrow. I'll be back in Atlanta, where I have no idea. Maybe out in the lake, we'll see. But appreciate you all out there. Be safe. Take action. Assemble.